Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Welcome back to another Lego video. So, I was minding my own business, coming home from work, walking up to the front of my house, and there was a mystery package on my front porch. What could it be? Because it's not like I order something from Amazon every day, which I do. But this package looked oddly familiar, and it had the return address of Lego on it. The weird thing was, I always order Lego and have it shipped to my office, not my house. So I thought maybe I'd made a mistake. I opened up the box. No mistake. I got a gift! Someone sent me a gift! And I know who it was. It was my dear, dear friend Katie. Oh, she knows I love the Lego. And she was asking me a bunch of weeks ago, and I totally forgot because like tax season brain, if there was any Lego set that I was planning on buying that she could get for me as a present, and this was it. She also sent me the dried flower bouquet, which is in the other room, which I'm super excited about. And I haven't done much with the botanical stuff with you guys, I realized. I put them together and I really like looking at them. And I have 3, 4, 5 of them. But I actually don't keep them in the Lego room. My admin staff in my office actually gets to look at those. So the botanical stuff like the birds of paradise and then the bonsai tree and the orchid and something else, they're all actually in the staff room, in my office staff's room with their office. So they get to look at those every day, and then I get to look at them when I go in their office. But so I have that dried flower bouquet, which I'll probably put together and then put in their office. But another Technic car. I'm super excited. This is the Ford GT. 42154 is the set number. 1,466 pieces. I think it retails for $119.99 in the US. It was released a couple of days ago with the March 1st wave. Super excited about this set. I'm like kind of old school. I keep calling it the GT40, but if you know anything about the GT40, they couldn't use that as the actual name on the car when they re-released it a bunch of years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. So they just call it the Ford GT, but I call it the Ford GT40. So if you hear me say GT40, sorry, sue me. Anyway, really cool. Unbelievable in the Shelby colors, the blue and the white with the white stripe, which is, I mean, just a killer combination for any sports car, but definitely for the GT40. The box is great. I've been looking at this box. So the car is actually 15 inches long. So it's a smaller scale, so it's not going to be like the big supercars that you see. It's got some specs for the automobile in the back. It's got actually a picture of a rear view of the actual GT in real life. It's got a couple of specs here. Top speed of 216 miles an hour. Psh, whatever. I can do that in my Buick. 660 horsepower. Right, it's a little more than my Buick. And it's got a V6, which is kind of neat. Not some kind of like big honking 10 or 12 cylinder or even an 8 cylinder. So the box is really great. Of course, it has thumb tabs. Whatever. I'll forgive it. Kind of a heavy set for a small box like this. So I'm kind of digging this. 18 plus style packaging, halo around the car, whole bit. Top is just sort of a front view of the automobile, which is a pretty neat view. I saw something else that was kind of interesting. Oh, it's got the little licensed hologram thing, which I never think to look for on the license sets, but I think it's there in all of them. I have no idea if this thing's going to have stickers. I'm assuming it's going to. Not a lot though, it looks like from the packaging. And maybe the grill up front and a couple of little like fender pieces that like would signify lights. But other than that, it doesn't look like it has a lot of stickers, but who knows. Let's crack into this sucker and see what's going on with it, because I'm excited. I was kind of done building Technic for a little while. Whatever, I got the NASCAR, I ordered that for myself, the next gen NASCAR. That's a smaller one like the Mustang. And then I got all the Speed Champions, those are at the office. I've got 2 out of the 3 helmets put together so far. Although, who knows, by the time you guys see this video, all that stuff might be put together, so we'll see. Oh, come on, where are you going? Oh, there's tires. Oh, little tires. That's okay. The smaller stuff. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was a lot of stuff crammed into this tiny little box. Hey, bad dog. Not while I'm recording a video. Shame, shame. We don't go after cats. Bad. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Bad dogs. Sticker sheet. Not that bad. Manual looks like it's in really good shape. Again, they've gone with this sort of like white manual now, which I see. I guess it sort of accentuates the color on the car or something. Numbered bags. I see a 1, I see a 3, I see a 3, I see a 2, I see a 5, I see a 2. 5 building stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 numbered bags, 1 unnumbered bag, maybe 11 numbered bags, 1 unnumbered bag. 4 tires. Let's just get into this, see what kind of trouble I can get myself into tonight. It's gonna be a couple of nights because I'm exhausted. I've been up for 15 hours working, so I thought I'd take a little break from work and do some stuff with Lego. But yeah, so I'll see how far I can get tonight, and then the next night, and then the next night. So I mean, maybe 3 nights for something 1,400 pieces. We'll see. Anyway, I'll flash back in and kind of let you see how it's going. All right, so I thought I'd flash back in here just to kind of show you where we are with the Ford GT, the Technic Ford GT. We've got an engine. That's about it. Axle, which I'm assuming is going to be, I don't know if this is the rear axle or not. I don't know. I can't really tell. Anyway, everything seems to work. The pistons move where they're supposed to move. The little shock things move up and down. So far so good on everything. Yeah, not much yet. I'm gonna keep building. I took a couple days off from this to finish up all the Speed Champions that were released March 1st. And then also the last of the helmets, Star Wars helmets. And then I think I built something else in the meantime. I can't remember. Anyway, by the time you see this one, though, all those have already been done. And I think, I'm not sure when this video is going to release, but anyway. So far, so good. Just a quick flashback in. So far, engine, a little bit of frame pieces, axle, whole bit. So let's keep building. We'll see how it goes. All right, thought I'd flash back in one more time. We are looking like a car now. Looking like a Ford GT, especially the back end, which is kind of neat. So far, so good. Couple things. I had an extra pretty big piece left over at the end of this last phase, building phase 3. I don't know where it went. I tried to look. I don't know. Also, something else, I don't know if we're getting here. I haven't flipped through to see, but this piece right here that controls the height of the spoiler on the back of the vehicle doesn't quite seem to be connecting correctly here. I've looked back. This says it's what it's supposed to look like. The problem was the instructions kind of had the image this way, and then you kind of just inferred or implied a connector. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So far, everything's working okay. The hand of God thing is turning the front wheels. The steering wheel doesn't do anything. The rear axle's moving the pistons. So, I don't know. I think I skipped a couple of stickers. You'll find out at the end. I think there's supposed to be some stickers here. Whatever. I'll put them on later. Anyway, so that's it. So far, we're getting the makings of the Shelby stripes, which is nice. Anything with Shelby stripes is great. I'm thinking about Shelby stripes on my Buick. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, all right, that's it for the flash in here, the flash back in. I'm just gonna keep building. I got a couple of steps left, I think 4 and 5. Should be done tonight, hopefully, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so as is often the case, I just kind of get on a roll, and, well, the GT's done. So, I gotta say that of all my Technic cars that are not the big supercars, this one's probably one of my favorites. I'm gonna take it down here and kind of just put it on the floor and kind of show you what I love about this set. So first of all, I like the fact that it actually kind of, a little hand of God thing and turns and does its thing, okay? I'm gonna give it a
Full circle. Ooh, look at that. The scissor doors are awesome on this. That was a great build and a great construction. I like that sort of compared with some of the other sets. This has a very finished appeal to it. Okay? The coloring is great. I mean, Shelby blue with the white stripes. You really can't go wrong with this here. Okay? I like the printed headlight pieces. There were some stickers, but you know what? They were not obscene, and they were great. There was something that... Oh, you know what it was? Okay. So back here with the engine, I know this is probably how the engine actually is, but you can't really see it unless you're kind of way in there. You gotta get way in there. So that was okay. You can kind of lift this up if you want to see the engine a little bit more. And the engine does kind of move. The little pistons move when you move the thing. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. I will say, though, of all the aspects of this car that I like the most, the back end is my favorite. I'm not really quite sure what the movable wing thing's supposed to do. I don't know if that's something that's actually in the real car or not. I've just got it pushed all the way down. But the rear of this thing is great. It's almost spot on. I was looking at some pictures online. The front's not bad, too. The front's great. This is good. I'm like on the ground. This is crazy. All right. Little frunk area, but there's like nothing in there. Just a couple of gears and things. So, yeah, all in, I really like this set a lot. I think it's really, really great. I'm super glad. Big shout out to my friend Katie who gave me this set as a gift, one of the March 1st releases. So, big fan of this. You know, I'm going to put it back up on the shelf so I don't break it because, you know, me, I'm going to step on it or do something stupid. I did have to reconfigure a few things here to get this thing up here. I actually thought, by the way, this was going to be the same size as the Ferrari. I don't know why. I had in my head it was going to be on this scale, not smaller. It's bigger than the Mustang, but it's not the same size as, say, the Ferrari or the Porsche. I think it's probably more on the same scale as like the Dom's Dodge Charger, or I don't know, maybe the Raptor, but definitely bigger scale-wise than the Jeep, but smaller scale-wise than I think the Defender. Although maybe, I don't know, it could be on the same scale as the Defender. I don't really know. I don't know, man. I have to look at it. I don't think so, but it's definitely not on the Ferrari scale and definitely not on the supercar scale. So, yeah, anyway. So, Ford GT, great set. I really love it. It's going to be a permanent part of the collection here on the Technic wall. So, thanks for watching today's video. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Share my content with your friends. We're trying to get those subscriberships up there. You know, and we'll see what happens from there. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.